What up, everybody? This is Coach Rob from the platform Orlando. I got another special guest with me here tonight. As a sophomore, over 1,000 yards rushing, 19 touchdowns. As a junior, over 1,000 yard rushing again, 14 touchdowns, and he's on pace to do that again, to break it again against Crescent City. He had 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown, 1 punt return for a touchdown. That's 5 total touchdowns as his team won 71-21 against Crescent City. I'm talking about verified 4.4 speed. My man, Akeevin Anderson. Akeevin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Just enjoying the day. What about you?
Doing better now. Get a chance to talk to a great athlete. So how crazy was last game? I mean, 5 touchdowns. That's insane.
Well, first I want to give all glory to God first. But without my O-line, I just want to give them all praise because without them, I won't be able to do nothing. But just got to create plays because now I'm playing. Like my Coach D's letting me play one side now. So I'm just trying to get up big numbers and put up the most stats I can because it's final senior year. So it's all or nothing.
Right. 5 touchdowns is that's a great way to do it. So let's start from the beginning a little bit as we work our way through your whole football career up to this point. Can you tell us how'd you first come to start playing football? Like, when did you first start playing?
That's funny because when I was 6 years old, it was a team called Central Florida Giants. And I had played 8U, so I always been playing up since I was, because, I always played with my older brother, Avery, who graduated last year. So we always just played with each other. I just played up. And ever since then, just kept playing and just fell in love with the sport. So I started at 6 years old.
Been dominating since then, right?
Yes, sir.
What were the numbers you're putting up like then as a playing AU?
Crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. Same thing right now. Yes, sir.
What were some of the best games you had? I mean, you're a beast on the football field, so I mean, I couldn't imagine what youth football stats you're putting up.
Craziest game. It was a long time ago. So it was, I'm going to give you something 14U, I think. It was a national championship game. We played in Davenport, East Orlando Predators. I think most people know about that. But East Orlando Predators had 4 touchdowns and had a pick 6, had a kickoff return, receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. Had all 4 that game and ended up winning the national championship. So, yes, sir.
Wow. So why running back? Why was that position of choice? Obviously, skill set is set for it, but when you started playing, did you fall in love with it right away? Was that one thing like, hey, I want to be a running back?
Yeah, so since Little League, I've always been a running back. But my sophomore and junior year, I had to play receiver because, I had an older brother that played running back. But this year, I'm trying to showcase myself better this year and year. So, yes, sir. So I'm just fell in love with it. Yes, sir.
Right. You've rushed for over 1,000 yards every year since you've been in high school. What's been the key to staying so consistent?
My O-line. No, I'm not going to lie to you. Without them, yeah. Working out every day. I could say that too. Because if you don't put in no work, you won't receive no result. You know what I'm saying? So without that, I just say that too right there. Yes, sir.
Definitely. Yeah, it's paying off. How would you describe your running style?
Running style, I'm going to give you a player. I was talking about it the other day. Because I'm a little undersized. That's what people say, but I don't really listen.
Right.
Yeah. Me and Lindsay, we was talking about Darion Sproles. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, of course.
And the little like Reggie Bush. You get what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Right, but you're physical though. I mean, you're running through people. So
yeah.
I mean, you say Darion Sproles, people think, hey, just speed. But I've seen you running between the tackles, and speed turns into power real quick. So you're looking to run people over too. Have you always been like that?
Yeah, and another thing I could say, I'm like, for pancake wise, like I think I'm close to leading the team in pancakes. Oh, I just have low power mode, but what's it called? I think I'm close to leading the team with pancakes right now. Of course, we got other O linemen because we're all of our O lines underclassmen right now. But yeah, I think I'm close right now. I'm averaging at least 2 a game. I had 4 against St. Newman Catholic. Yes, sir.
Right. I mean, you've heard of Pacheco, who plays for the Chiefs?
Who?
Oh, Pacheco is a running back?
Yeah, Pacheco.
That's what I think you run like. I think you run more like something like when I see you run, it's more like that. Darion Sproles, you got the speed for it, but I mean, you're looking to run people low. I mean, you're running through people around them. I mean, Darion Sproles, he wasn't necessarily running through people that much. So I would look at more Pacheco, old school, maybe Marion Barber a little bit for the Cowboys. Like you're running people over with speed and power. So that's what I see your game looking like. So that's just me personally.
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you.
so let's talk about the off season. I know your off season grind is crazy. What does your off season look like, and can you take us through just a normal training day
I
over the
got
summer?
you. So, not even over the summer. We started in January with Coach Lynch. He's our offensive coordinator right now. He works out at least like 10, 11 guys a day. So first we start off in the weight room every day in seventh period, and then we end up doing right after we go straight to we do lift like another lift. So two lifts in one day, and then we go outside. We do field work, and then whenever we're in track practice, we have track practice too. So we're basically doing 4 workouts a day, and nobody knows about.
Right, right.
Yeah, we're working out every day. Sometimes you have skill position training. Sometimes like I will go help out, like go with the O line and D line, help them out, give them work. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, is there any specific drill or workout that you swear by that keeps you explosive? What's that go to drill that you know has got you to the point of how explosive you are right now?
I'm trying to think. It's the running back drill. Me and Coach Lynch always do. I don't know. I don't know what it's called though, but it's like feet over the bag, and then it's like a bunch of mixed direction stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Changing
what it's
direction like
called.
crazy.
Yeah,
Right, right, right.
'Cause- yeah, because it actually helped me out at some camps this year, which helped me out. Picked up a Georgia Southern offer because when I went there, they had a bunch of JUCO kids, other running backs there, and I ended up being the best running back there. So the best performer for the running back called me
Right.
out. Yes,
You
sir.
you you had to expect that though, right? You came in with that mindset. Definitely. Definitely. Let's talk about the weight room a little bit. So what are some personal records that you're proud of in the weight room? Like when you go in there, it's like, hey, this is a record that I've done myself for me, your personal record that you have that you're like that's one of your favorite.
Mine just squatting. I love the squat. Use legs. I think right now most of us did right now like 440 on the squat. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah, definitely. Especially, I mean, you're not weighing like 270 or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's more than twice your body weight right there.
Uh huh. Yes, sir. So 440. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So, how's the recruiting process been so far for you? Has it been fun, stressful, a little bit of both?
A little bit of both. Right now, dealing with some other stuff. Not playing 2 games. Right now, just dealing with that, and just putting my faith in God and trusting in Him because I know He's going to end up taking care of me at the end of the day. So right now, I'm just worried about winning for my team. Not even worried about recruiting right now. I know as God's going to handle me after the season. So I'm just trying to stay healthy and finish out the season strong.
Right. I mean, the best attitude to have, right? To put all in God's hand, and then it's all gonna you do your part, and the rest was just gonna fall into place.
Yes, sir.
All right. So football teaches you a lot. Like, what's one of the biggest life lessons you've learned so far from the game of football?
To stay patient with everything you do. Because example, recruiting, stay always got to stay patient. So that helped me with a lot of things. Yes, sir. So it's just staying patient right now.
Yeah, definitely. So when things get tough, and everybody has tough times and tough games, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you grounded and going forward? That knowing what type of player you are.
I don't really. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really feel down in games because I always know like everybody makes mistakes, so you always got to bounce back from it. So you just keep pushing. That's why I don't really, I don't really feel stressed out. I just know just to get back next play, keep my head up, and stay strong. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. How do you think your teammates would describe you in the locker room? What kind of locker room guy are you?
One of the funny ones. Go lie, but sometimes, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. One of the funny ones, but when it's time to get serious too. Because a leader, that's what I have to do. Because I told you, it's a lot of underclassmen, right? We have 8 seniors, but there's a lot of underclassmen that started.
Right. And 8 seniors, that's not a lot for a football team. I mean, there's some football teams with double, more than double, like beyond 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, public, some got 50.
Right, right, right. And you look at your guys' record, 4-2. So, how's the season been so far? Like, I know you're super proud of your guys and your coaches and just the whole program as a whole. 4-2. Going into another game. I mean, you guys are having a great season so far. So, how would you assess it?
I'll say that. Uh, I'll just say that God's helping us through this journey right now because everybody expected us to have a bad record this year because our previous season. So we're just staying strong and staying together. Because like I said, we have a young O line, like very young O line. So we're just staying together and staying positive. We're not listening to the internet, just staying together because we know we had a tough loss against Bishop Moore and Newman Catholic, but that's not going to affect us in any type of way. We're just going to stay strong because we got a big game. Got a big district game next week against MCC. So that's all will go home, all or nothing.
Right.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure. For sure. So if you could send a message to college coaches listening right now, what would it be?
My message would be to keep your eyes on me because I'm a very humble and patient young man, and I'm for the team. I'm an athlete. I could do everything, play all positions, wherever you tell me, because I've been doing that since I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever program's gonna get you is gonna get
yeah.
a star.
Because if you want me to block, I'll do that. If you want me to run routes, I'll do that. If you want me to run the ball, you know I could do that.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk about a little pregame routine. Do you have any go to music, go to food, any superstition that you gotta have before the game?
For food, I usually eat the pregame meals that they give us at OCP. But sometimes, like I have senior moms and they would give me food. So it just depends. And in the music, I usually listen to gospel music, like on the bus to the game. I usually always pray. That's the mainly thing I do. But sometimes when it gets to that mode, I gotta throw in that young boy, the NBA young boy. So yeah, I got to get in that mode because I always pumped up. Because I got to be the one pumped up,
Right.
even when some of my teammates nervous. Got to be the one pumping them up to show that like, we're not scared. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, what's the toughest defender that you faced so far in your high school career?
I played a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last year was really some tough. I give you two. So I don't know his name, but it's some. He's at First Baptist, but he was number 24. I think he's at Kansas State right now. But he was a tough defender for sure. Because what they was doing last year, they were just man. He had him man to man on me. Even when it would be double two people, and he'll stay man. So wherever I go, he'll follow me. And another good guy I could say is Devin Jackson at the First Academy. I'm talking. He gave it to us last year. So yeah, them two. I ain't gonna lie. I still put up good numbers against the First Academy though. I had about 100
Right.
yards. Yeah. So I still put up good numbers, but yeah, Devin Jackson and my own boy Trent Gummer. Trent Gummer always gave us problems because I've been knowing him since like youth football. So me and him been playing together for the longest now. But he gave us problems too. So Trent Gummer too.
That's a great list there. So, what's one of your favorite memories outside of Friday nights? Whether it's travel, 7-on-7, camps. What's one of your favorite memories?
One of my favorite memories. Hanging with my football team. Actually, this year I could give you that. We had a 7-on-7 tournament and end up going 14-0. We went to North Carolina. We all balled out and we all stayed together as a team. Because remember, we had a new squad, new receivers, and we just stayed together and we won. End up winning the whole thing. So that right there, end up going to North Carolina and winning it, made me feel like real good. Yes, sir, about our team. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's carried over. You had a big spring game too. What was your spring game stats? I mean, I'm sure you only played like a first half, and you put up ridiculous numbers.
I remember I had over 100 yards for sure, but I don't think I had over 10 carries. I don't really remember, but I had over 100 yards for sure. I ain't gonna lie, that team ain't worked that good. I think I had over 100
Right,
yards.
right.
Yes, sir.
What's the most carries that you've gotten that you've received in a game?
The most I received is 16 or 15. The most I received, I think,
How many yards you go for that game?
the most I received, I think it was this year against Beachside. My sophomore year, I was putting up crazy numbers, but I was getting the ball maybe 4 to 5 times a game. Nobody knows that, but yeah, maybe 4 to 5 times a game. Last year, I ended up starting getting the ball a little bit more, but this year, B-side with 15 carries, like 140 in the first half too.
Yeah, just video game numbers, man. It's true. I mean, that's a crazy thing when you say, hey, he ran for over 1,000 his sophomore year. He ran for over 1,000 his junior year. Then you look at the carries, and it's like, man, the carries aren't that much. You know what I'm saying? It's not even triple digit carries.
Yeah, it's not.
So just imagine what you could put up. I mean, that's a testament to obviously your play style, and you had some weapons with you before too, especially your sophomore year. So let's talk about your brother a little bit. How big of an influence has Avery been in during your football journey and even to this day?
Playing with Avery developed my game a lot because always competing with him with everything. Because remember, we go to the same household, so competing with him helped me build me as a player. And he always, because he's a man of God too, so he always kept me strong. He's teaching me right now to keep faith. Yes, sir. And my older brother
Yeah,
Arnell, can I say him too? My older brother
you
Arnell.
can say whatever you want to.
Yeah, yes, sir. My older brother Arnell, he played at OCP too. He's class of 2019, I think. But he graduated. He went to Idaho, and he's not the biggest dude, but he's showing me how to even to be undersized just to compete. Yes, sir. Because he was, him, he
And
was fast too.
yeah, he might have some of the best footwork. I mean, his
Good. Yes,
footwork's
sir.
amazing. It really is. Like,
Mm.
I mean, it's insane watching him work. So I know those battles were intense. Thanksgiving Day games between the and the Anderson household. What were those like?
Uh, Very competitive because we usually play on angle line, so we play on concrete with our other cousins. So sometimes, or we be in Tallahassee and we have a big field and we just all compete. Bunch of cousins just play on the thing and we just have fun. But usually, me, Avery, Arnell, we usually compete and we go do one on ones with some other players that used to go to OCP. So yeah, we usually always compete.
Right. So you have let's talk about your family a little bit. You have a younger brother, correct?
Yes, sir. He is 12 years old. He plays for the Central Florida Knights.
Central Florida Knights. What's his name?
Well, no, he's 11 years old. Avian Anderson.
He's the next one up. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's for sure the next one out. He's gonna be. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna like next year. He's going to the eighth grade. He's gonna be real good. I think he's gonna try to play for OCP next year, but like varsity because I feel like he could go out there and go play right now.
Play right now.
Because he played in the Florida Elite and he dominated. So I feel like he could go out there and play.
Does he have a Twitter handle?
No, he doesn't have a Twitter handle right now.
Okay. Who's he play for?
Essential for the Knights.
Central Florida. I gotta write it down. I gotta know who's coming up, right? Like it's
Yeah.
especially like all the brothers have game, right? From Arnell, Avery, yourself. So he's going to. I'm sure he's going to carry that mantle up. So what's it been like having a younger brother at 11, right? So what's the
So
age difference between you and your oldest brother? Is that the same difference between you and your youngest?
it's really no difference because Avian he competes like he tries to go against us. Like he tries to compete against us. So there's really I ain't gonna lie, there's really no difference. Only thing I say difference with us, like me, Avery, no, not me, Arnell, and Avian has the same game style. Avery's more of a power back. You know what I'm saying? So he's more of a
Right.
power. I'll just say our game style is main. But between me, Avian, and Arnell, ours is just speed and running through people. Yes, sir.
What's your favorite? I mean, is it board drills? Is it Oklahoma? Is it one-on-ones, routes? Like, what's your favorite drill in practice or competition
Board,
period in
I
practice?
love board drills to go against. I go against the O lineman because like when I go against skilled people, it don't really be. I usually go against the O lineman and I have fun. I enjoy it. Or sometimes Oklahoma just to run through somebody. I love being contact and physical. Yes, sir.
Right, physical type player, right? So we got a couple more questions, and I want to look at your last game real quick. Have you walk us through a little bit of your mindset? But if football wasn't an option, what sport or career would you pursue?
Basketball. So I was playing. I ended up because I knew Zeke. Ezekiel Gunn, the Marshall commit. I knew him since I was in fourth grade. So me and him used to play on the same basketball team. We were actually ranked, like, because that's where I was playing before. Because I used to be taller than most people. So I used playing on a team called P2 Ballers, and we were ranked like number 3 when I was in seventh grade in Florida. So yeah, basketball was mainly the sport I would play.
Definitely, definitely.
Because I used to play
So
AAU.
go ahead. Sorry.
I used to play AAU from fifth grade to eighth. No, fifth grade to ninth grade, but I stopped. I had to focus on football. That's right. Yes, sir.
Right, right. So finish this sentence for me, real quick. By the time I leave high school, I want people to say I was blank. By the time I leave high school, I want people to say I was blank.
One of the greatest to come out, Orlando Christian Prep. That's what I want him to say. Yeah.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple, right?
Yes, sir. Something real simple.
I mean, that's the truth, man. I mean, you're definitely on your way. There's been some great players that come out of Orlando, said Christian Prep, so and you're just carrying on that lineage. So let's look at the film real quick from your last game. Let me share my screen
Okay.
and let me know if you can see it. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. I can see it.
All right, so walk us through this. Obviously, this is a big punt return. They
Yes,
did the
sir.
wrong thing, which was kicking to you, right?
Yes, sir. 100%.
They did the wrong thing, and they paid for it. You were thinking house call the whole time, right?
Yes, sir. 100%. See how stiff I'm that guy right there. But I was just trying to get another touchdown because I already had 4 at the moment. So I had to put another one in the house because I needed this on the tape.
What quarter was this?
This was the start of third quarter. It was after the first drive. After that, I didn't. After this play, I didn't touch the field after this. Like, so this is the start of the third quarter.
That's where I say Pacheco because you're running through people.
Yeah. Yes, sir. This play right here is in the second quarter. This reminds me
That's
of
a
one
nice
of my
ball.
plays. Yeah, this play right here.
Let me go back to that route real quick.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Safety didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I had to be.
Good cover there too.
Mm-hmm.
Feet in bounds. Still got
Yes,
your
sir.
feet. Yeah.
This play right here, that's why I say give credit to my O line. They gave all I need is a little room to go to work, and they gave it to me.
One on one with the defender.
Yeah,
You'll take that all day, right?
yeah, all day long. Because at the start of the game, what my coach Lynch tell me to do is just run through them every single time, so they could be scared. They don't know not to come through the hole no more. So that's my goal. That jet.
I think this right here is unfair to have you on a jet with players that tight. That's unfair.
Yes,
That's like
sir.
that's unfair right there.
Yes, sir. 100%.
That's unfair right there. That's almost a touchdown every time they give it to you like that.
Mm-hmm. I had one like that against Wildwood too. Jet sweep. This right here. Yeah, I think this was the second.
Nice bad, yeah.
This right here was the second drive.
Bad level. Yeah, this one's
This
unfair
right here is
too.
a big
Look at
pancake.
pancake this guy. That's why I say that's not Darren Sproles.
Boards. Yeah, nah, that ain't him.
That's
at
not
all.
Darren Sproles there.
That's
Pacheco.
I love.
What were you saying? You love what?
Another guy. Another, another guy I could say too, Trayshawn Henderson, because he loved the block.
Right,
You watch
right.
him. He loved to do. This is another play right here.
You're just carrying. I don't know what big 73 weighs, but it's a lot more than it's probably double your weight. You drag 73 with you right here, or 79, whatever number that is. 79. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the squats come in, right?
That's 100%. Exactly where the squats come in.
Man, so that's what I'm saying. When you said Sproles, I was like, man, I can see some Sproles, but that wouldn't be what I'd say. I think you're selling it. Obviously, Terrence Sproles is a great player, but man, I see the physicalness, I see the power, the strength, and then the breakaway speed there. So that's all. It's all proven too, because you went to a couple camps last year, correct? You went to Marshall, you went to, I think there was a bunch of other ones, and you ran verified times, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir. Ran a 4.44 at both camps, Marshall and Georgia Southern. Because right there,
twice, not just
at the Georgia Southern camp, they had the head coach watching me because he the one who called me out to run the 40 time, and I ran a 4.44 there.
And then they gave you an offer, right?
After the camp.
Yeah, so it's we'll get ready to close this up, but man, I just want to say that it's always a pleasure to watch you run the ball. You're one of the athletes that I'll stand on. That's one of the best athletes around, right? And I don't want to say underrated or anything like that, because the numbers, you can't be underrated, put up numbers like you do, especially the amount of carries. That's what you look at, the under 100 carries and you're over 1,000 yards. That's insane, right? And you can receiving, you're playing both ways, defense, a beast on special teams. So that you're one of the most under recruited athletes, I believe, here in this area. That's just my personal opinion. Take it for what it's worth, right? So it's you put in work. The film doesn't lie. The work ethic doesn't lie. But I'll give you a chance to just close it up and just say anything you want to say as we close up this interview.
I'm gonna use this to point the audience back to Jesus, to always trust in Him, because He always gonna be because he's always by my side. So I just want to just stay and to also stay humble because I just want to help the audience out. And to the college coaches, I'm telling you, one of the best players, in my opinion, one of the best in Central Florida, 100% with all the people here, because I'm putting up numbers every game. So, yes, sir. And I did it against good competition too. Got the film to prove it, back me up. So, yes, sir. That's everything.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll leave it on his last words.